I'll be back tomorrow, alligators. Damn it, Tate. Why you gotta be such a weirdo? Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo Archive submission number 0000238876- your 666th submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings re inappropriate materials, he chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme, perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You've freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, "I know it when I see it." Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I've directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest some time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all. Or the rest of us do, anyway. Dr. Samina Ebadji.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
They didn't subtitle the French. From Patrick Brochard-Klein. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over the technical documentation. They're a revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade for these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutritional delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 of the risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem that impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. PBK. So who are Far Zenith? That's an interesting question as well, because, like, why wouldn't they already know about this technology? Eleuthia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across the Xinjiang province could detect it. Pingback from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards to my disputes with the betas over zygote selection, of course, I understand we have a limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree that there is a margin for refinement in future cradle populations. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. PBK.
No room. Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wounds. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Development of the artificial personae for creatable servitors. Nurturer's disciplinarian healer continues at a good pace. We're targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. These should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, has proven to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning an entrenched feedback loop between the disciplinarian and healer personae. They have also attached reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on the disciplinarian servitor's behavior. A parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, but perhaps deeply concerning. I've attached a comprehensive plan for corrupting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just... Oh. Okay, I need to take a quick bio break, get a drink, because there's lots of me talking and my throat being sore happening. And, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I'm back. I don't know enough about Mass Effect at all to like, comment on that one, personally. Mr. Worst.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Nuts would benefit from antilopenate morphologies, though Kempered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
Need something.
You're a quick study, Gaia, Dr.
Something
Sobek.
got removed.
As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
Yeah,
All I'm
dick.
saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Gaia missed the dinosaurs. Exactly.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during revocation to crime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Odyssey has failed. Oh, some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo, zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Let's check the data points first. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If the words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in what-ifs, more than 14,000. That went extinct between 2000 and 2043. Started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for balanced and sustainable biosphere, microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait until the turn of our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. So they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost the whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again, but not now, not like this. Not on our watch, Ronson. Yeah, I think that Aloy is, definitely, genetically sampled from Elizabeth somehow.
Alpha registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch and set Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
I still think Silence is gonna betray the shit out of us.
Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good.
I like your hat.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Actually, I'm just a fan of that guy overall. Nice villain. Helis. We saw him earlier. He tried to cut our throat and drop us off a cliff.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with perfection. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
No!
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bid
I
to
love
kill
all the
die.
bullets in this guy's outfit.
And yet I fail.
Just look at all the casings.
Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing, and when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground.
True.
No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there wasn't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
How about
I ordered
fuck
every
you?
Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to.
Not even there to enjoy the slaughter.
Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
No! Hey! Jerk!
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted. Carja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon.
A new dawn on the horizon? A zero dawn?
When it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great raid, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use the strength against it. I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either. Gotta get out of the way.
Come on, Behemoth! Let's go! I'm already doing that!
Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Come on, you fucking jerk ass! Let's go! Wow, quick change!
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Come and get it!
Later, Andrew.
Silence!
What now, sucker?
Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Aw, shit. Bye. Hey, hit it, Sugo. She's the quest at Satarak. Yeah.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivial easy.
Cat.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little woodland.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Simon. But I guess I knew this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities...
Stop copying me, Silence.
Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Okay. Can't fast travel to like too close because there's gonna be some cutscene or something. Yeah, no, they said that they wanted as much genetic variance as possible. They're trying to save every language and everything. You should be concerned. It is an issue that will affect everyone should it be repealed. Net neutrality is super important for us to continue to freely use the internet and not have it influenced by like corporate fucking space. Last thing I want is some company being able to tell me where or what I can do on the internet. Because of like throttling and bandwidth and shit. I'm not into it. Look at all this wrecked shit.
Trees on fire. The eraser. Which towers down? The Sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Apparently I keep running over small wildlife with my mount.
She wasn't willing to give up. How much? It was cheaper. In the end, I guess that's...
I mean, obviously the people who are not as affected by a thing are not gonna speak as loudly now, because they have to answer to their corporate overlords. But what I'm saying is those corporate overlords are bad and should be as neglected as possible. From our perspective, like 100%.
This is Hades' future.
Net neutrality is not something we should be negotiating over, but because of corporations wanting to make more money on a thing. Of course, they're trying to limit it.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Okay. why we're talking about inbreeding.
More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down fire!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
Okay, wait, how did we get here? What?
Fear the Nora!
Destroy it!
Okay, let's kill this fucking thing.
The corruption will not take hold!
No! Aww. That Liberty Prime reference, Steve.
Track it down!
Okay, initially I thought it was a reference, but I guess you're just weird. Backwards.
The corruption will not take hold!
Okay! Woo! Out of my way! Aww. There are rules. They're down below the stream. Okay, come on. I gotta kill this fucking Thunderjaw. I mean, let's just... Let me just put it to you this way, guys, and maybe this will make it a biased point of view, but guess what? Everybody has a biased point of view on fucking everything. I wouldn't be able to do my job if it cost me more money to do my job.
Destroy it!
And that's just a fact. Okay? So if you like hanging out in my stream, guess the fuck what? Net neutrality, if it goes away, has the potential to kill that. It would cost you more to watch it. Even if it didn't end up costing me anything more. There would be like, premium! You want to watch Twitch? Get this fucking premium package for an additional $5,000 fucking million. I mean, it wouldn't be that much, but it would be more. Ow. Jesus. Killing this thing is super fucking tricky. Ancient Chinese secret is just don't get hit. I mean, it's effective. No doubt it's effective.